Greetings, kings and queens. I recently released my latest book. It's called The True Apostolic Reformation. Here it is. It's available on Amazon. It's available paperback and it's available as an audiobook and ebook as well. So much for the quick plug. But one of the reasons that I wanted to come on today was to share, I think, a natural question that you might have, which is why am I calling it the True Apostolic Reformation? And so at a very high level, the reasons are pretty simple and straightforward, I think. And so let's start with Reformation. So what I mean by Reformation, it's basically changing our culture so that it reflects to an even greater extent kingdom values and principles. And so that's going to require a reformation in the way that we think and the way that we act as well. And so that's what Reformation refers to. Why apostolic? Well, apostolic refers to the fact that each of us as saints will have to take a role in the Reformation efforts. And so, what that means for us as saints is that we are to live as sent ones, sent from our King, Jesus, the King of Kings, into the world. We're in the world, but not of the world, in order to establish kingdom culture in the places where we live, work, and play. And that's what it means to be apostolic. And one way that we see that played out in the Bible is that when Jesus called the 12 disciples together and first named them apostles, one of the first things that he did was he sent them out. They were sent ones, the first sent ones to go preach the kingdom of God. And similarly, we're asked to preach the kingdom of God in our sphere of influence as well. So that's the apostolic. That's what I mean by apostolic. Why true? Because the contents of the book are based on Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life. It's simple as that. We use Jesus as a role model. He represents the truth. He is the truth. He is the way. He is the life. And so the true apostolic reformation is built on the foundation of Jesus as a role model. And as a matter of fact, the true apostolic reformation as a book is, in some ways, I call it the red letter edition because the words of Jesus are captured in red to emphasize that point, that the true line, if you will, for the book's contents really point toward Jesus as the foundation. So there you have it. That's the explanation of why this book is called The True Apostolic Reformation, at least at a very high level. Once you get into the book, because I hope you'll buy it, you'll see the deeper meanings and the deeper truths around the True Apostolic Reformation. So we'll talk again soon. Remember that you are loved.